You guys all ready for this?
Oh, yeah.
1. You're listening to Just Okay Gamers, where this week, man, we just flew into England.
Mm-hmm. That's weird.
And we're at the Royal Wedding.
This is so
believe.
How did we get in here? Who swung this?
I don't know. Perhaps it was a friend of the podcast. They did send us a lot of money.
Actually, Tom Mort's up here. He got us in.
Oh, Tom Mort.
Harry!
Oh, pay
Oh,
attention.
it started.
Oh, she's so pretty.
She's walking down. They got this weird guy just yelling at people.
Oh, please be quiet!
Oh,
Is he actually part of it?
I don't know. He's kind of dressed in royal garb, I suppose.
He smells like Scott.
Everybody clap! I said clap!
Wait.
Yes.
Okay.
I thought we were supposed to be quiet.
When should we stop clapping?
I don't know. We're the only ones
Are
clapping.
we supposed to? We're the only ones clapping.
Do we normally clap when the bride walks down the aisle?
I don't know.
This is England. Everything's weird here.
This is my
It's getting
first
louder
wedding.
for some reason. I'm scared.
Where's Nasty?
I have no idea.
Guys,
What?
down
Oh.
here.
Oh, he's in a hatch underneath the ground.
What's he doing down
I'm
there?
trying to get a peep shot underneath the wedding dress.
Oh, yeah, you're trying to get upskirt that bitch?
So really
Paparazzi cash, man.
And cut the music! I said cut! Thank you!
Okay.
This is a weird wedding.
Why is everybody following this guy's orders?
I don't
I
know.
don't get it.
We're just okay and we play some games. We're just okay gamers.
Thanks for listening to episode 258.
258.
258 of the Just Okay Gamers podcast. My name is Duke Guido of Yorkshire. And I'm here with...
Earl Wally of Wallington.
Yo, it's Prince Millpool of the something.
Yo, what's up? It's Paparazzi Peep Shot Nasty.
Peep
Guys,
shot.
I mean, guys, should we really be doing a podcast here?
Yeah,
we've done,
whatever.
like funerals, but this is kind of a big deal.
This is a big deal. If you're listening to this now, the royal wedding has passed. We recorded this as it was going on, as it's going on in front of our eyes at this moment.
Yes.
So I'm sure that you'll see us on all sorts of broadcasts and whatnot. You're probably watching us right now, seeing us, all four of us talking to a single mic. We're huddled in, right in the aisle, actually, right in the main aisle.
But we did bring a recording booth because we didn't want to be rude. You know, like we've heard that people thought we were rude about interrupting funerals and shit. So we decided to just bring a recording booth this time.
Yeah, kind of class it up a little.
Yeah, the procession has to kind of walk around us. They have to walk down like a pew, down an aisle. Everyone has to stand up, but they get there eventually.
They shuffle past them. They're like, "What do you want, crotch or dick, or a dick or a butt?" And then they get to pick, and they pick. Each person picks individually. So like each guest is like, "I'll take the butt," and then he passes by with the butt, and then the next person might say, "I want the butt," and he passes by with the butt. And then the next person would probably say, like, "I want the butt," and then he passes by with the butt.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what happens.
Gotcha.
But anyways, they are, I believe they're up there.
What are they doing up there, do you think?
It looks like some sort of square dance.
We are in the town square, so that would make sense.
Yeah. The priest is saying, "Swing your partner around do-si-do."
Yeah. Are we in the United Kingdom?
I mean, I saw a sign that said United something, so I think we're good.
Okay.
I did see a sign that said London, but I wasn't sure.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, we're fine.
There's only one London. We're fine.
Yeah.
What if we're in the United Airport terminal?
Oh.
Oh.
What about if we're in the United Arab Emirates?
Oh. Well, then we'd also be in the wrong spot.
Yeah, I don't think we are, though. It doesn't look very
There's a
different.
wedding going on.
Yeah.
How many weddings could be going on today?
Yeah, this is true. This is very true.
One, at most.
Yeah. Only wedding allowed on the royal wedding day is the royal wedding.
Yes. Nobody else can get married.
I think that's world law.
It is, actually. At least it was put into place back in 1873 when England ruled the world.
Could you imagine having a wedding on the same day as the royal wedding?
No one would come.
Yeah. Everybody would sit home and watch their TVs.
Yeah.
Maybe that's
I can't help it. I can't help but feel someone had that day flagged. Like wedding planners would have that day flagged. Like, maybe you shouldn't do it on that day.
I would hope so.
Yeah, it's like the World Series.
More so in the UK, not in the United States.
Yes.
Although it was a merging of our two countries.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll believe you.
Interesting. Nasty, maybe you should televise your wedding.
I was thinking about it.
Yeah, you want me to live stream it?
Yeah, no, that'd be perfect. Yeah, if you could just live stream my wedding. And I want commentary too. Like, I want you to be louder than the priest from the back. Like, I want to hear you up front. I want to hear your commentary while I'm reading my own vows.
In the cheap
What's
seats.
up, guys? Guido here. Why don't you smash that subscribe button? We're here at the Nasty Rachel wedding.
I do.
Beautiful setting here. Real great. We're on the beach. Everything's going good. If you could just smash that like button, maybe share this on social media, get her name out there for us. That'd be great. Anyways, I'm going to go check out what's at the open bar.
Pabst. That's it, Guido. Oh, sorry. What were you saying, Pastor?
Yeah, I'll live stream. How many weddings do you think have been live streamed before? Besides the wedding?
Probably the Kardashian West wedding.
I don't think that was a private
Was that live
affair.
streamed?
Yeah.
Do you think so? I bet you somebody was doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Is that that's probably frowned upon.
Well, yeah.
What?
To live
To live stream a wedding? Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
It's kind of trashy.
Yeah, I would say so.
A little, impositional.
This is the
But
what about the upskirt situation? How is
The
that looked
upskirt?
upon? Is that
Not
like
trashy.
okay?
Well, the
that
thing
okay
is that
with
like
the
wedding
bride?
dresses, I feel like are so full of shit, like layers and stuff.
Oh,
not
yeah,
like poop.
so-
that like
okay.
you're not gonna get a good upskirt. You know,
Right.
like
So it's like if you can even see anything,
yeah.
go for it.
yeah,
You got to
try.
get a good upskirt.
Yeah.
Um,
Is that how weddings work? Do people they're on the floor next to the bride while she's getting married with their phones?
Pretty
That's
much.
part of the wedding
Trying to get
meta,
an
quote
upskirt.
unquote.
Right.
Actually, yeah.
Okay. I'm new
It's
to
actually
this,
it's actually a new angle I'm going for in my videos. I've started recording weddings, and I've just started throwing my phone down and making the bride walk over it. Makes for a really good transition, you know.
I'd imagine the selfie stick was a game changer.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Get right under there.
Yeah. What is the pastor or whoever, are they participating as well? While this is happening?
This is a good question. These are all good questions here.
He's in
I
a
guess
prime
we'll find
position
out.
to do it. I think he shouldn't be because he like the bride's coming to him, so
True.
like he gets to cheat a little bit. He doesn't need to do anything to kind of get that clandestine shot. I guess all eyes are on him though, so he has to be really careful about it. Like he's got the opportunity, but wait, is there a component of getting caught that's a problem?
Always when you're dealing with upskirts.
Okay, so see, he's got a problem because everyone's looking at him
Okay.
because he's the pastor.
So he's maybe doing the briefcase thing with the hole
The
cut in
briefcase
top.
upskirt.
Do we know how the
it's
selfie stick was
it's
invented?
just he's at work. He has his briefcase. You know,
Oh,
that
gotcha.
doesn't
Yeah.
look weird. But he's slipping it under the bride's dress.
Yeah, for sure. I'm following.
Because now you guys got me thinking that the selfie stick is a natural extension of the mirror on a stick.
It pretty much is.
Or the shoes, rather, too.
Yeah, it's a black mirror on a stick.
Yeah.
Oh, so deep.
Wow.
Is it a black mirror pun?
Everyone at the wedding just turned around and looked at you in silence. No expression on their face.
But that's weird because they can't hear us because we're in a recording booth, apparently.
Yeah, but they all have headphones in.
Oh, wow. Maybe they're listening
yeah, they
somehow?
do all have headphones in.
It's the translation thing.
It's one of those, like, silent raves. You guys heard about this?
No. Please explain.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, so two DJs will play, like, a set at a rave party or something, and everybody will have headphones, and then you can tune to the channel that you want of the DJ.
This is a real thing.
Oh, actually, I think I have heard of this.
And then, so you take your headphones off, and it's just a bunch of, like, silent shuffling of people dancing, like some heavy breathing, but no music. And then you put on the headphones, and you see everybody moving to the music.
Huh.
We should do that
Wouldn't
at con.
They should do that at weddings.
But with 2 different podcast episodes. So you can kind of look around and see when people are laughing, like, oh, they're listening to my episode.
Yeah, that's smart.
I don't like that because I'm going to lose that one, I feel like.
Would we? So we have to split up
It's
in
not
teams?
a contest. What do you mean, lose?
I mean, like, you're going to win, clearly.
Yeah, for who's laughing the most. I mean,
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, if it's me and Nasty on a team, I feel like we have to prepare a lot for that. We got to write down some jokes or something.
Yeah, because there's no way that we're winning that.
I think you guys win. I was saying put on 2
You
of our
just said it
past
wasn't
episodes.
a contest.
Well, you guys made it into a contest. My idea was that we put on 2 of our, like, previous episodes.
It would be us versus us.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah.
I see.
No, see, I still think that it's Guido versus all. That's how I'm interpreting this.
How do we? What is the pitch to convince people to spend like an hour doing this? Like, hey everyone, let's sit in silence in this room.
I like how
Listen to
Fucking
this
idiots
podcast
are
at
flying
once.
up from all over the world
Yeah,
to
that's
come and
true,
hang
that's
out at a
true.
barn. We'll do whatever we tell them.
A barn in the middle of nowhere, Wisconsin.
Wow, you really have high views of all the people that are coming to con for us.
Yeah, I
mean,
love them all.
on the Guido
We love
scale, fucking idiots is actually pretty high.
Yeah, that's better than what I get usually. So
I do
I'll
like
take
how
it.
you have us all conditioned to think everything is a contest where you come out as the victor, though.
Yes.
Wait, is that what happened?
You guys did it. I didn't do it. I mean, if it happened by osmosis. I didn't have some sort of nefarious plan to make this happen.
Right.
Osmosis Jones.
Chris Rock.
Chris Tucker.
Ooh. Tina Turner.
What?
What?
What's the relation?
I don't know. They're both black.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Congratulations.
So
Turner
how was your weeks,
Broadcasting.
guys?
They were okay.
They're
Still
just
working on the bathroom, so no bathroom right now.
Still missing a door.
Yeah. No bathroom
You're-
door, no bathroom sink, no bathroom mirror or
Take a drink.
cabinets. You know. So it's the kitchen for everything, and showering still is allowed.
Wow.
In the sink?
Yep,
Oh,
in
you're
the kitchen sink.
Some hoe
Okay.
baths. You guys ever take a hoe bath before?
All the time.
All the time?
Is that like? Is that like?
Is that bathing with a wet
wet wipe?
washcloth?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just going into like a gas station and taking your shirt off and like sprinkling your armpits with some water and maybe rubbing some rinse water on your crotch.
I love it when you do that in front of me. That's my favorite. Yeah, sure, for sure. Oh, I got
All
some
the
really
time,
weird light
Paulie
going on.
says.
Yeah.
I do that on Thursday morning or Friday mornings usually because of you fucks. I end up just doing like wet wipe showers in the mornings.
No?
Oh, there's actually days where if I'm in a rush, I used to use the sink in the bathroom. You know, hose my head down, towel off.
Hell yeah, dude.
Not like all the time, but yeah, if I'm in the rush, Like there's one time where I must have slept through every single backup alarm I had. And I had to like get clothes, get clean, get dressed, and get out. And I had like maybe a minute.
Yeah,
and
you're just like feeling super rushed. Yeah.
I have the luxury of having a job where I can just show up, smell it.
Yeah, smelling like whatever because you're just gonna smell like gasoline and grass in a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Doesn't it compound though? I always thought it did a little bit. Like, if you show up kind of shitty and then you do stuff, there is a little bit of an equalizer element, but don't you smell just a little bit worse because you came into it a little off?
Yeah, I mean, you always smell worse at the end of the day than you did at the beginning, but you're in a field where no one cares.
Right.
Yeah, well, that's
everybody smells like shit at the end of the day, kind of a thing.
Yeah. This past week, we've had our seasonals come in, our seasonal workers for
the children
parks. Yeah, essentially the children. We have nicknames for a lot of them.
Already?
Okay. Well, a lot of them are returning, which is weird because the first summer we had a kid that showed up and he was like 17 the first summer, and he was the youngest on staff, so I nicknamed him Little Boy.
Hitler Youth.
Little Boy's coming in. And now he's 22 years old. He's been there for quite a few years, and his nickname is still Little Boy.
Oh, Little Boy.
Mm-hmm.
That's
what was
good.
that?
What did you nickname me when I worked with you?
I don't think we had a nickname for you.
Because I was badass. That's why.
Non-Han.
Yeah, you're badass, so you don't get a nickname? Wouldn't your nickname be Badass?
No. My nickname was nothing because I was a badass. So you guys didn't know that you had to give me a nickname.
Wouldn't
you know what I'm saying?
Nothing be kind of insulting though, or even.
Yeah, if everyone else has a nickname.
Yeah. No. Because usually you get a nickname because like you're smelly. You know what I mean? Or like you're loud and obnoxious, or like you do dumb shit. Like you don't just get a nickname for no reason usually.
Okay, so
like,
you
have to do something.
You weren't called nothing. You were called nothing.
Yeah. My nickname was nothing.
Sounds like that's insulting. Hey, nothing.
That's the worst one. Guido just walks up to him on the first day and says, "You're nothing to me."
Yeah, and it's stuck.
And that's
I've
how
had
we became
exchanges
best
with
friends.
with workers at that point, where I would just tell them that I hope they got hit by a car on their way home and stuff.
Wow.
What? Why?
They'd return it and say like,
okay. So it's
that doesn't make it better.
Yeah, but it's the type of field that I'm in. You
that's
give
true.
Guys shit. It's not
there's definitely a
corporate workplace. And it also creates a totem pole where the person that doesn't do a lot of work ends up getting shit on the most, and that should be reason enough for them to want to work harder to get out of that position.
Makes sense.
So that they can put someone below them and give them shit.
Yeah.
And it's an interesting work dynamic that I think a lot of people don't have, and I think it builds pretty decent workers too. It's not friendly.
Well, it's like army. It's like the army, right? You break them down, you build them back up, and just that kind of conditioning of rough housing and stuff.
Yeah, I guess so, but it's also just the whole crew. It's like workplace bullying to the shitty workers,
right?
Until they become better.
Yeah, it's like bullying with a reason, not just for no reason.
Yeah. Well, works for us.
That makes it okay, though.
Guido advocating bullying. You heard it here on the podcast.
Yep.
What about you, Millpool? Anything cool? Did you enter any gaming tournaments or meet any
go to
professional
any sporting events,
baseball players?
museums?
I'll let you know in a month when I remember
please,
what I did.
Please do. Oh yeah, that one time I went on like around the world in 80 days.
It is kind of funny how like you just remember randomly like, oh yeah, that's right, I did do that thing.
Yeah, I have a bad memory. I don't know how to improve it. I'm sure there are ways, but I'm also lazy.
Write down stuff.
Write down.
Write down.
No, what did I do? I went to trivia on Monday night, bar trivia, because Jen hosted trivia twice this week.
Did you
Oh,
win?
she's hosting.
Yeah, she's been hosting for a while. We did win, our team, actually. Yeah.
Did you guys cheat since she was hosting?
No, we didn't cheat. I mean, we did
Sure.
well, I guess. Hey, I can't speak to what she did with our scoring, but
Collusion.
no,
Definite
there's no
collusion.
Collusion. There's no collusion.
Who'd you team with?
Just some of our friends, local friends around here.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. What? Why? You think I don't have friends?
No, I just imagine you like
you ask me
going
that?
to trivia night to support your girlfriend and then being like, oh, I think I kind of want to play. And then there's like, you're just kind of standing around and then you like,
Ends up winning.
no, just someone's like, hey, do you have a team? And then you join a random team. That's what I pictured.
No, there was a couple of solo players. There was like 2 solo players that were sitting right beside each other, but they weren't on a team together.
That's kind of sad.
Yeah, that's
Why not just join up?
Going to movies or going to the diner by myself, fine. But going to bar trivia by myself, I think that's
by
where
yourself.
I draw the line.
I
Sitting
think
next
that's a
to
good
someone who
line
is
to
also
draw.
alone, and your thought process is, "No, I'm good. I will continue alone."
Yeah, I don't know. And then I streamed on Tuesday, and that was all right.
What did you do?
How'd
again?
that
Just
go?
kind of- yeah, what was that?
Yeah, so I built a Discord bot that can play games. It's like Twitch plays Pokemon, except on Discord. And it worked okay. A few people showed up, and then everyone left, and there was just one guy playing Pokemon.
I
So,
remember when that happened. I was
Yeah,
still
do you?
watching. I just like the problem with it, and this is this is coming as like a critique on how to improve it. I'm not saying that it was bad. It was good. It was great. I liked it. But the problem was I couldn't tell if my inputs were doing anything. Everybody was just kind of spamming everything, and then it would do an action, and you don't know which input it took.
Right.
yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
That's kind of the whole point of the whole Twitch plays and stuff like that, though, right? Is like you just have to like convince people to do the thing you want to do.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it probably works better with a lot of people because then everyone's just spamming and you don't know what the fuck is going on, but the game is just kind of playing itself at that point.
Right.
So, I don't know. Do you think it was because of the latency from streaming or...
No, I don't know what it was from. I think it was just there was too much. I would put commands in that were the opposite of what other people were putting in, and nothing would happen.
Yeah.
So then that just led me to believe that when I would put in what other people were putting in, I don't know if my actions are taking. I'm sure there's a buffer system and whatnot, but
No, there's no buffer built into it. Like it would only take the most recent command, I guess.
Okay.
So it depends on.
And then it
I don't
takes
know.
the next command once that command is finished. Like, say I want the character to move right. Does it take the next command right when it says when it inputs the command, or right when the animation is done for it? I guess it would depend on the game, right?
Yeah, it would depend on the game. I mean, the way it works is everything that gets typed into Discord is sent to a text file, and the most recent thing that is typed will be in that text file. And then there's another program constantly checking that text file for updates, and it sends each input to the program that's running the game. So it sends all of the inputs to the program. At least in theory, it should be doing that. But I guess then it depends on the game and the emulator for like how many of those inputs it actually takes.
I just had an idea, and it's probably been done, but what if, could you run 2 of them at the same time?
2 Discord bots?
Yeah. So you put 2 channels in, and it does. Because I'm thinking Mortal Kombat, 2 channels.
Ooh.
1 channel versus the
Ooh,
other.
Yeah, like player 1 versus player 2.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think that would get a lot of people interested in it because they'd be rooting for the channel that they're in.
yeah. I should be able to do that. Yeah.
You know, it would have all the draw of like that salt fights, but would have the agency component of being able to somewhat dictate too. That actually might be a really big thing if you.
Yeah, it could be, I guess. But Mortal Kombat is like a combo-based game, right? And it's only taking individual inputs at a time. So I don't know. It would just be like step forward, punch, step forward, kick.
Yeah,
which I
might
mean
be fun.
might be.
If
Yeah,
you go
it
for
would
the
be
first
fun.
one.
What?
Sure.
What? The first one, and what about that game where the entire game is composed of jumping and kicking?
Oh,
yeah.
jump kick?
Jump kick.
Jump kick. Do it.
Yeah.
Do jump kick. Do jump kick
Yeah,
with that. It'd
maybe.
be great.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, so far I only got it working with this one emulator, so I'm not even sure if I can expand it.
Well,
I'm
let
gonna
us
keep
know.
working on it. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
it's a
sure I'll
fun
do
thing.
another stream of it.
Cool.
I thought it was a really great idea, honestly.
Oh, you got to be honest.
Yeah, I always got to be honest.
Gotta
right?
be honest. Yeah.
All right. What do you guys say? Should we talk about some video games?
Do it.
Yeah. let's see.
Video game.
Giving it to Wally and giving it to Nasty. Giving it to Millpool and a Guido Lastly. We give it for free, but he's giving us some money. Looking at his face makes my dick feel funny. I scream, you scream, we all scream for sticks. Coming at you like I'm from a dick. He is Mafia Senpai. Giving us money makes the podcast fly. We're so thankful, make a Millpool cry. Mafia Senpai, yeah. He is Mafia Senpai. Sexy little boy and a hell of a guy. Making girls wet and he don't even try. Mafia Senpai.
Oh, okie dokie.
That was 2 different tracks, right? You sang that twice.
That was 2 different tracks, I believe, or just in certain parts. I think there was even 3 or 4 during the chorus. Battlefield,
Battlefield.
Ooh,
Fib.
oh yeah.
Battlefield. Uh-huh.
Send me in, Sarge. Put me in.
Do your best
I,
machine gun sound effect.
I suck at machine guns.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
there you
wow,
go.
that's like a chain gun.
Yeah.
Very good.
Well, that's what I operate on the field of battle.
What I operate.
Battlefield 5 has been revealed, and well,
I can hear
we'll go
the
through.
excitement
Let's go
in your
through the
voice.
list of what it's not.
All right.
Okay.
What you wanted? Is that one of the things?
No,
It's not in the future.
it's not in the future. It's not in the World of Warcraft universe.
No,
Yep.
No. Yep, it's true.
it's not a MOBA.
Not a
No,
MOBA.
definitely
Yeah.
not a MOBA.
It's not a role playing game.
No,
It's not a royal wedding.
it's not. It's
No,
not a
it's not
McDonald's
that.
franchise.
Nope.
Let's see.
Or
What else.
Wendy's.
Is it not?
It's not a dragon.
No, that's true. It's definitely not a dragon.
I kind of wish it was a dragon.
That would be
Oh,
pretty
wouldn't
sweet.
that be so cool?
Yeah. If you could just pre-order a dragon
Yeah.
from
Oh,
EA.
man.
I
But they would ruin it with microtransactions.
Of
So-
course.
Did you guys see the trailer reveal? Did you watch it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you get an honest impression of what the fuck the game's going to be like from that? Because
No. It
I
was.
Just
didn't-
expect Battlefield.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. The trailer
Yeah.
was like pretty over the top.
it was way over the top. There was like planes crashing and fucking shit falling from a bridge, and
Yeah.
you know what's the most insulting part about that trailer
What's
was the
that?
fact that they had the side health bars. Like if you looked at the very top of the screen, they had a UI in the screen. Like, ooh, you're in the battle. This is what it's going to be like.
They're trying to make, that's the thing, is that they're trying to make like rendered videos feel more like actual gameplay.
It's so stupid.
I mean, that's what war is like, right? Everyone has a
everybody has a fucking overlay, and they all have their health floating above their head too.
It was so reminiscent of like 90s hey kids, check out this extreme shit tone that it almost felt throwbackian in a way.
Feels great. Don't you love that? Don't you miss that, Wally?
I really hope there's a Battlefield 5 nerf line because of this, because that's what I feel like they're going to get into.
What if we all had health bars above us in real life?
I'd be down.
Just the four of us or everyone?
No, everybody.
Just us.
So like, you wake up with a hangover and you're at like 80%.
Oh yeah, that's about where I am usually when I'm hungover too.
Yeah, you get a gunshot wound to like the arm. You're at like, I don't know, 70. The numbers need to be
critical
tweaked.
Hit. Yeah, just
before we release it. Yeah, I don't know, man. That would be weird.
It would be weird. That trailer was like, it was like Michael Bay took bath salts. It was just.
Yeah, man.
It was just explosion after explosion.
Moment where you take a machine gun. You're on your back. You take a machine gun. You go brap brap, and you take out a fucking plane going by.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then
it says
that plane crashes into a
too.
tank. The tank explodes and shrapnel hits like a robot. The robot malfunctions and hits a person with a frying pan. It's like a Rube Goldberg machine of war in that trailer.
It's a good way to. That's a good way to explain it for sure.
It's like, I mean, that is kind of Battlefield though. It's like a bunch of crazy shit is always happening.
And in fairness to Battlefield, especially the later ones, you really did experience that moment of chaos that sometimes is beautiful. So I give them credit where they've done it. They've pulled it off.
Yeah, they had those huge Zeppelins in BF1, and you could like stand on top of it and destroy it. It was pretty cool.
So they released some of the details about what's going to be in the game, and you put them right next to the trailer. What actually they are advertising for the game, and it kind of doesn't line up. It's like longer animations for getting people up, less ammo to use, and you have to collect ammo, and you have to build like fortified bunkers to fight out of. It's just like slowing down the pace of Battlefield is kind of the inkling that I got out of it.
Yeah.
It was already slow. It was the slow one of the two.
What? Battlefield?
No, between Black Ops and Battlefield. Battlefield was always kind of the tactical one.
It got away from that, I think.
It did.
I think it got away from it, and it's trying to go back there a little bit with more like squad focused.
I don't object to that because I was really good at that shit.
Yeah, man, we were all people.
Me too. I just relied on you guys to carry me all the time because I sucked at Battlefield.
No, you were decent. I remember you being okay.
You were good, man. Yeah, you're okay.
This is what, Battlefield 4? That you
played? Yes.
I don't remember it all, actually.
Yeah, it's because I was so unmemorable. That's why.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Yeah.
I was really hoping for a Battlefield Bad Company 3.
Yeah, me too. I liked Bad Company 2. I liked Bad Company 1, but I played Bad Company 2. It's probably still up there in my top 3 or 4 most played games.
It's in my top 3.
Nice.
Easily.
I don't know what it was about that game. I think it was the new edition of I forget the name of the mode, where it was asymmetrical.
Bomb defusal.
That and the destruction
Conquest, right?
No, that's the map capture or the flag capture is Conquest. Oh. Is that what you mean? Are you talking about the defusal where one team is trying to plant a bomb?
Yeah.
You're talking about the stage. It came in phases.
Yeah, and then it would move back in the map where you had to then defend.
If you failed, it would move back farther and farther and farther. There would be like a last stand.
Oh, maybe it is Conquest. There's Conquest and Domination, so it's probably one of those two.
Millpool, you've been reading a bit about this Battlefield, huh? Is there anything that we're missing here that you think is interesting little tidbit?
I don't know. You hit on most of the big stuff, I think. I don't know. Less ammo. It sounds like it's more squad focused. Like there's a squad heal ability, and you rack up squad points that you can use on, like basically supply drops. So you can call in rockets and more supplies. Which I don't think they've had that before in Battlefield.
Not like that, no.
No, if you needed more supplies, you just had your support guy just toss a pack down.
Right.
Yeah.
A giant box.
There's bullet penetration now. Is something they advertise. There's
nice.
You can tow vehicles. Certain vehicles can be towed, like anti-aircraft guns.
They are bringing over the destruction engine though. This one too, though. I think, right?
Yeah, and they said they're improving it a little bit.
So it's like destruction engine in that each map is going to have one of those big things that change that alter the terrain of the map. Remember what like you could make that tower fall on the one map.
It always crashed the server if you did that.
Oh really?
I remember.
Yeah, in BF4 that was a huge problem. In that specific map, if you took down that building, the server would crash most of the time.
Or there was the one where you could
My favorite map was
the
that
train and like set it off.
That's the one.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if they talked about that stuff specifically. It was more like if a tank crashes into a building, the building destroys more realistically. Well, it fell apart already, but they were saying like it crumbles over time now.
Oh, so like the structural integrity is destroyed after you actually like blow it up.
I guess so.
Whereas before it was like things would be leaning, like you would break a wall in and like it would always break in the same way, and like the roof would always like lean and then just stay there. So now they're saying like the roof over time will like actually deteriorate and fall into nothing. Right?
Yeah. I don't know if they're saying all that, but
I would hope so.
Like more realistic destruction.
All right, I'm cool with that.
Yeah, I think that's mostly it. There's character customization, which they already had, and it sounds like microtransactions are going to be based on cosmetic items.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
They say that now, but it's EA. They've lied to us in the past.
Yeah, I know.
I'd like to believe they learned their lesson, but who knows?
You know, that might actually compel me to get the game, knowing that if I buy it, I will have everything.
Yeah.
Really?
Well, they said all the DLC is going to be free too.
No premium pass.
That might be worth it. I was burnt on Battlefield 1.
You were burnt?
I was burnt
me
on
too.
it. I bought it and I played it for maybe like 6 hours, 7 hours.
There was
really
something
a pitiful
intrinsically missing. I don't know what it is, but every game has at least that one thing that keeps you coming back, and this did not have it.
I played a lot of it.
I think the community maybe just didn't pick it up because I also played a lot of it, Nasty.
Yeah, I think the reason why I liked it is because of the fact that it felt balanced for once, right? Like there was always good placement of vehicles. I didn't feel like anything like snipers always had a way to be taken care of, and the kill streak rewards and stuff like that felt very, very okay. Right, like I didn't feel like somebody just became fucking godlike the minute that they got one of the kill rewards.
Yeah, it was. I agree. I think it was a balanced game, and it played pretty well.
That might be the case, but it just didn't catch me for whatever reason. I think it was just the era that it took place in.
Yeah, the dystopian future thing.
Well, no, it was
World War I.
Yeah, it was World War.
But it was like their take on World War I. So there weren't like muskets.
Right.
You know, because no one wants to play with muskets.
Nah, bro.
I love World War I time period. I don't know why it didn't click with me. Hopefully this one will.
Well, Battlefield 5, who knows?
We'll see.
Nasty. What's your? Are you gonna wait on it? What's your wait on it meter at?
My weight on a meter is probably about a 3 right now.
I'm gonna wait.
3 out of
3
5.
out of
3 on
5.
waiting.
which side?
Yeah.
Okay, 3 on waiting.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm still confused actually.
3 on the waiting side.
So that'd be like see where the reviews are at a week after release.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
It's gonna be fine. I mean, these
When does it come out
aren't
again?
major things that they're tweaking. It's gonna be Battlefield.
What's the release date?
Yeah, we'll see.
Do they have a date? I don't know that they do.
Yeah, I don't know if they do. If
Announce
it's
a
this year
game,
or
have
not.
no release date. That's clutch.
That's the trend. We talked about it last week.
Yeah.
That's-
Make people fucking just chill for a bit, you know? Just chill.
October 19th.
Oh wow. So that's good. That's a good announcement and then release turnaround time. I like that.
It's better
That's a
than
good
whatever
job.
we were talking about last week. Whatever the fuck that was.
Stalker.
Stalker.
Yeah.
Stalker.
3 years.
3 years.
2021.
We had an idea
Oh,
of
I'm
a
so
game.
pumped.
So fucking
Yeah,
ready.
I love Stalker as well. I'm really happy.
Uh-huh.
Tomorrow game releases. Well, actually, I guess it'd be about a week and a day or so, or 6 days. 6
Yeah.
days from now, because it is the royal wedding. Game comes out that I'm thinking about getting.
Yeah. What's that?
It's a game called Detroit Become
Ooh.
Human.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Did you play this at all while we were at PAX? Because it was around.
No, I didn't play it at all. I knew going.
Do you know
into
much
it-
about it?
I do. I watched some of the trailers and stuff back when it was announced.
I'm told it's episodic.
Really? I thought it was the whole game.
Well, not in the narrative thread sense, but like it's a story told from different story angles,
Oh, okay.
like isolated pockets
Yeah.
of stories based around an uprising.
I think you
Right.
play 3 different main characters.
Yeah, it's made
I've been
by
waiting
the people,
for it for years.
Made by the people that made Heavy Rain, which is a game that I enjoyed. Given for what it was, like it wasn't the best story in the world, and the gameplay wasn't super enthralling. I don't know why I liked Heavy Rain.
I liked it too. Yeah.
It was noir-esque.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like those type of games. They made a game called Beyond Two Souls too. Did you play that?
I haven't, but I own it on PlayStation. Should I play it?
Do it.
Oh, I don't know. I'm just curious.
But yeah, it looks interesting. I've read a few reviews. A lot of them are pretty positive. They said it's the best by what's the name of the developer? Quantic Games or something?
Dream?
Quantic Dream.
Quantic Dream.
It's the best that they've done, so that's good. And if I liked Heavy Rain and it's better than that, then I'll probably like this. But then a lot of people were saying like, "Oh, we get it. It's about slavery and like human rights and stuff.
All right.
You're really smashing our face in this one."
Yeah,
So-
I've heard some of that too.
So I don't know. I feel like that would be something I would say.
Yeah.
Because I
Why is
don't-
that?
Well, I just don't like being beat over the head with
With the story.
just with symbolism.
Your white guilt.
Yeah, my white male guilt.
Yeah, I've heard that the story is, or maybe the overarching story is pretty like transparent and not super deep. You know, it's about androids. Are they human? Are they not? It's been done before.
Right.
There's an underground railroad for androids in the game, I think.
Cool. Yeah, I'll probably pick it up, I think. I need something to play right now, man.
Yeah, you need something
Yeah.
else.
I mean that's like a perfect streaming game. So
Yeah,
Is it?
yeah,
I think so.
so.
Watch your
I mean,
decisions.
No,
for
yeah, I
me,
suppose.
anyways, because I'm probably never gonna play it, but I do want to see the story.
Okay. Well, I'll stream it. Maybe on
I,
Sunday or something.
I finally finished BattleTech, so now I'm moving on to Pillars of Eternity.
Nice.
Two.
Nice.
So game-wise, in terms of having things to play.
BattleTech.
Highly recommend BattleTech if you like RTS.
Yeah, on a scale of 1 to...
Once you beat the main narrative, they open up the entire star map to you, though. So you can travel around as a free agent doing missions for any of the noble houses.
Is that something that you would consider doing? Or are you just kind of like, I
yeah.
get it? Yeah, you'll go back and do that?
Yeah,
anytime
I know.
Anytime a game does that for me, where like the main story's done, the main gameplay's done, and then it opens up and I can do whatever I want, I just shut it. I did it for God of War.
I shut the game down and uninstall it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't typically do that. I don't typically do that at all. For this one, yes, only because it's BattleTech.
Okay.
Did you beat Mario Odyssey, Guido? You did, right?
I did, yeah. And then I shut it off and returned it to Nasty.
It's like you miss half the game, bro.
Nah,
so much more game
got
there.
I understood.
I understood.
No, but if you can get the Nintendo 64 costume.
Yeah.
Keep playing.
I don't give a fuck, man. Game of the year. Can you believe it? That people were considering that as game of the year?
Yes, I can.
Yes,
believe
100%.
it.
Actually,
it's
A
bullshit.
very good game.
You're bullshit.
Fucking Mario, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking Mario.
Your wedding
bros.
is horse shit.
My wedding is her shit?
Yeah. Did you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whose wedding?
Wait, is he talking to you or everyone here at the wedding?
Yeah, I don't know. Are you talking to
No, I was
Prince
talking to everybody
Charles?
at the royal wedding.
The royal wedding, yeah.
We are
Walks
at
into the
royal
royal
wedding.
family. Your wedding's shit.
This is horseshit. I agree. Like, what are they even
What?
doing right
What's
now?
the girl's name of this wedding that we're at? What's her name?
Queen Victoria.
Ah, yeah, that's it. Victoria
Miracle
Beckham.
Mile.
Queen Victoria Beckham, right?
Yep.
Good. Well, I wish them the best of luck in their future life together. Should be pretty good.
Yeah, don't.
Meghan
actually.
Markle.
They'll be fine.
Oh, yeah, Markle.
Yep, that's her name.
I remember people being all upset about her mom.
Okay. Pop quiz.
Remember,
Pop
it's
quiz.
happening right in front of us.
Oh, yeah.
Royal wedding trivia. In order to be married to a peer, what is her new title? And what is she the what of? I won't even. You won't have to guess what that part is.
What? Am I guessing?
What's her title?
She's a duchess?
I believe so.
Yeah?
You don't even know the answer?
No, I know where she. It's Duchess. Okay, but Duchess of what?
The Duchess, well, she's American.
Mm-hmm.
Duchess of the colonies. The Duchess of...
No.
Duchess of Twatville.
Wow.
What?
Wow.
That's it. You got it.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Oh, wow.
He is the
joke
Sultan of
progressive.
SWAT.
The Duchess of Twat and the Sultan of SWAT. Wow. Very good. Very good.
She's the Duchess of Sussex, for what it's worth.
Hey, guys, I'm going to look into the future real quick. Total Biscuit
God.
died.
Oh,
What?
shit.
Yeah, he's going to die in
Oh, yeah,
like
Total Biscuit
6
died.
days from now.
Fuck.
5-6
Oh,
days
no.
from now. Yeah.
Wait, how did you do that also?
Oh, I can look into the future. We never discussed this?
No, I don't
No,
believe
we
so.
haven't actually.
Oh.
We should play the lottery.
It doesn't work for numbers.
Oh.
It's like when you try to read in a dream, it just shows up garbled. Yeah.
I don't understand.
That's true, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
How do I know that? Because Batman had that happen to him.
Yeah.
That's how I learned about it. It was Batman was put under by what's his face, Scarecrow, and he realized he was in a dream because he tried to read the newspaper and it was all gibberish.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Good old Bruce Wayne.
Yeah. What would we do without him?
Probably live our lives.
Oh.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, Total
You
Biscuit.
can look into the future? No, wait. I think this is a bigger story.
Total Biscuit has passed away. He was suffering from some sort of rectal cancer, and we might go to his funeral next week. once he actually dies?
Oh man.
No, you guys are saying
You can't preload the gun like that, man.
Hey, dude, I'm just trying to look into the future here.
You gotta fire from the hip, man. That's how it works. Not everyone's gonna expect it. It's gonna be weird.
Well, our thoughts and prayers to his family. I'm trying to be tactful. I don't know. Should I not even brought this up? This death?
It's sad. It sucks.
Yeah. I mean, I never agree with any opinion he's ever had, but it sucks that he's dead.
It sucks that anyone has to die.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
I never followed his stuff very closely. I watched the odd video that he put out, but that's about it.
The first time I ever heard of him was when he voiced a character in Awesome Knots.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, I believe so. That was like a DLC character. And I was like, who's this guy? And why is it special that he's voicing this character? And then I just like never really looked into it, I just never paid attention to him. But he was a luminary in the gaming community, I suppose. A lot of people liked him. And I suppose we have to say that he's gone. Or maybe not. I don't know, man. It's our show. We can do whatever we want, right?
Yeah. How far in the future can you look?
I can only see deaths.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when do I die?
I can. Well, that's the thing. I don't know. I can only see 5 days into the future.
Oh, okay. So I'm good for another 5 days.
Yeah, none of you are going to die in 5 days.
How bad would that be if I actually did, though? That would suck.
Yeah, then we would know Guido's lying at least, though.
Yeah.
Right.
I would actually finally prove Guido wrong for the first time in my life.
Final act in life.
You just kill yourself.
I'll show him.
Well, it wasn't entirely true because Millpool's going to die sometime in the next 5 days.
I don't want to know that.
You don't want to know it? I thought you would want to get the most out of life.
Nah.
I can make you forget.
Oh, you have that power too?
Yeah. Sure, here it is.
Right. Oh, shit.
Well, that's one way of making him forget.
Yeah. I made him forget and the prophecy rang true.
Yeah, you just had to prove yourself right again. I'm not going to argue with you anymore, I promise.
Mm-hmm. Guido's always right, and he wins everything.
Well, like Tony Stark, I've been upgrading our cloning capabilities here. I put it into this travel long briefcase. So you just got to...
Clean Machine 2.0?
Yeah, it also disposes of the corpse. So you just set the corpse on top of this briefcase here and then give it a few kicks. And then it should do this. Hey, Millpool.
Hi, guys. How's it going?
Oh, God.
Why am I talking
size.
like this?
It's biggie size.
Oh, boy.
Amazing. Oh, no. What's happening to me? Please kill me.
Oh, yeah? You don't want to carry on with this bit?
I can't go on like this.
All right. Get rid of him. I hope it's a normal Millpool. Hey, Millpool.
Oh, boy.
Hey, guys.
Hi.
Oh, what's up?
Sounds normal.
Not much. Just normal Millpool.
Oh. Well, I'm glad it's
why
normal.
would you need to reassure us that you're normal?
I don't know. Why would you need me to do that for you?
Hey, Millpool, I got today's edition of the New York Times right here. Could you read it for me? Read this headline?
Oh, God, I can't read. I can't let them know. Yeah, it says...
Are we dreaming?
Guido is the new president of Earth. Wow, congratulations.
I guess we can have this illiterate Millpool here. That's fine. I was hoping we'd have like callback Millpool who would say that he was dreaming, but we got illiterate Millpool. but that's fine.
I don't understand. I'm sorry.
That's fine. That's fine. What do you guys say? Should we do some voicemails?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Let's see what we got here.
We have a new voicemail.
You want to listen to the voicemail? Okie dokie. We got a few. Not too many, but, you know, what are you going to do? It's the summertime, I suppose.
Summertime.
Right? It's summertime.
Here we go. First voicemail.
Hey guys, just wondering if you can guess who this is, just by my voice. My sultry, sexy voice.
Nope,
All right.
definitely cannot.
Bye-bye.
The shitty mic, whatever it was.
I don't know. Kind of sounded like Dianekis, but
It is.
it's
It's definitely Dianekis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
Definitely the lip.
Man, he
monster.
really phoned it in.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a good voicemail.
Dianekis, go fuck yourself.
Wow.
You wasted our time. No, please send more voicemails. Here's the next one.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Bearded Bangers here. Just getting ready for my bachelor weekend down at the lake. Got about 30 people going down there, a couple boats, stacks of beer, stacks of ribeyes and T-bones. Got the dogs packed up, ready to go. I'm just wondering, you know, how do you all envision having the best bachelor weekend that you could, or like, you know, whatever you would choose to do. All right, y'all have a good night.
I'm confused as to what he's talking about with bachelor weekend. Is he just talking like a boys' weekend, or is he talking about like he's about to get married and it's a bachelor party?
Is there a difference though?
I think like a bachelor party.
Yeah,
I think that he's talking bachelor party specifically.
Yeah, like he's about to get married.
Yeah.
Does it matter though? I mean, it's like,
Not
what is
really.
your ideal boys' weekend? I think
a
Right?
boys like
I
a
would argue
boys'
that
weekend, like his weekend. What he's talking about seems a bit more laid back, but that might be the way that he wants it. Than what I would imagine a bachelor party for a groom to be.
Yeah.
I guess that's what we did for my cousin's bachelor party. We just went to like a lakeside cottage with a bunch of beer and hung out.
Oh, it's
What-
Bearded Banger.
What is your bachelor party ideal weekend?
My bachelor party ideal weekend?
Yeah. Guido's getting married.
Well,
It's his final send off in bachelorhood.
far distant future. I'll probably be what? Probably 50. One of those late weddings. No, I don't know. I live as a bachelor now, so I can just do whatever I want anyway. So
Right.
nothing like
Can you kill a person?
yeah. Bachelors can do that while you've
See?
been married for so
I
long.
didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't get married, so legally I can take a life.
That's why Guido keeps killing me, because legally he can.
Because he
do it.
can.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wait, how do you know about me killing you?
Oh no, he's found out about my memory.
Oh no.
Oh no. My ideal bachelor party, I guess there'd have to be strippers, right?
Yeah,
I
you're a
guess.
strippers kind of person. You are a strippers kind of person.
Yeah, you'd go to strip club straight up.
Yeah.
Strip
I don't
club,
know if
or
I'd
do
go
you
to the
hire
strip
them?
club.
Or have some
I'd-
strippers come.
Oh, have strip. You would import strippers to your
I'd probably
dwelling.
bring strippers to party. Like take everything that Bearded Bangers said.
You come
And
to
then-
party.
Take everything Bearded Bangers said, and then just add strippers to it. That sounds pretty damn good to me.
Yeah. Yeah. That
Would you have
reminds
a
me of-
preference
See,
on the stripper?
would I have a preference? I guess maybe. No, I'd rather be surprised. Because you get a handful, an assortment of strippers. Some like maybe a little bit lower tier than the others. then you're in for a good time. If they're all like super high quality, like good strippers, then you're not getting the most fun.
Can you give me a Cliff Notes version of your tier structure for strippers?
Ah, boy.
Are you talking about like you want like the old one who's can do all the tricks?
I mean, again, is it like
shooting ping pong balls out and stuff?
Right. Yeah. Generally, when you go to the strip club, it's the high tier ones are just the gorgeous ones, the ones that look super attractive. Okay. But you watch them hop on that pole, boy. They ain't doing shit. Let me tell you. They may be grabbing it and spinning around on it. They ain't getting in the air though. They're just working on their looks alone. You want to get that workhorse. You want to get that one that has to impress. She's
in the gym every day.
Her looks aren't maybe the best, but they're passable. But definitely not at the tier that the high quality strippers are at. So she needs to make up for it in other ways. Meaning she can dance. She can do like weird tricks.
She can do tricks.
Personable.
Personable.
I'm somewhat unsettled by the fact that this entire analogy can be adapted to a slave market.
What?
Yeah, I guess a lot of analogies could be adapted to the slave market.
I guess it was weird. I recall having a drunk conversation with you in a hotel room and you saying your favorite ones are the ones that aren't unattractive but aren't too attractive and have some experience, but they're grateful for the interaction.
You got to get the ones that are grateful. The ones that are that are there working. Like there's the ones that don't have to work. They just get money. They just get paid. You get the strippers that work. Let me tell you,
I forgot my meeting notes for my job last week, but I remember this conversation about grateful strippers with you from 2 years ago or whatever.
Yeah. No, strippers are fun. You just have to go into it not
expecting anything.
Yeah, don't make it sexual. Go into it like you're there to party with some fucking promiscuous, attractive women that are there to party.
You do good in Thailand because that's how they all are.
Yeah.
You do real good.
Yeah. Like all that they want to do is just like party with you and like drink on your dime.
Yeah. That's what strippers are for. They're not there for any sort of sexual release. I've been going on strippers for about too long right now.
this question.
I was just going to let you go.
It was not about this.
No, because I know it's a misconception with people, especially younger 20-year-olds who are like, strip club, oh, it's just awkward. You're sitting there with a boner. That's not how you fucking go to strip clubs, dude.
Not only that,
to just get drunk and fucking party.
For a reason. They want to get paid. There's no morality exchange here. This is a job they're doing.
100%.
And if you can make their job fun, then they will give you the world. So I'll tell you what you're not doing, making it fun, is just sitting there
with your dick in your hand.
Yeah, staring at their ass. You got to like chat with them. You got to dance. You got to crack jokes. You got to just have a fun time. Treat them like any other woman. But then sometimes, like,
you run a strip club. I know your brother's the DJ, but
I do own and run a strip club. Thanks for bringing that up. I didn't want to say
that is an excellent pitch, by the way, though. You could almost put that into a movie, like the always be selling speech. It sounds like that when you're talking about a strip club. You got to give her a good turn. You got to make it worth her while. If you make her job fun, it's worth it.
I'm very passionate about strip clubs. I haven't been to a strip club in a few years, so I just don't have the current group of friends that would. And maybe I just haven't been in the right frame of mind. You got to be in the right frame of mind to go to a strip club.
Yeah, you do.
What was his question?
What would you do on your bachelor
What do you
party?
do at a strip club?
Well, we went over that. Thanks, Bearded Bangers. Do you guys have what are you guys gonna do?
I'm just hanging out with you, I think.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good time.
Okay.
I don't know. Drinking.
Club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just getting away from the women folk.
Yeah,
giant LAN party. Like, I don't get away from the women folk pretty quick.
I mean, like, I had fun in Nashville for like the last bachelor party that I was at. Like, I don't know, just going someplace cool. I don't want it to like fucking it to be expensive though. You know, I want it to be like a weekend drive. Maybe Detroit. Maybe I'll go to Detroit, go shoot some guns in a field someplace.
Yeah.
Wait, in Detroit?
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
Why Detroit?
I don't know.
Okay.
Why does it matter?
Yeah, I guess it doesn't. That's my point. Like, why would you go to Detroit when you could just do it here?
Cause
Cost,
Okay.
the cost
Fair
is
enough.
cheaper.
Because I want to like see Detroit, but also like I want to shoot guns. So like shooting guns and being in Detroit.
Nobody wants to see Detroit.
Dude, Detroit's up and coming. Don't hate on it.
They got some cool stuff going on in certain spots.
I could hate on Detroit. It's still in that window of being.
Anybody can hate on Detroit.
Yeah,
but I don't think hating on
I'm not telling
Detroit's
you
in
you
dispute here.
Okay, next voicemail. Here it is.
Hey, first time caller, long time listener. With the recent Discord talk about the new Battlefield, I wanted to ask you guys if you could play one game from the past that nobody plays anymore, kind of resurrect a game from the dead, what would that game be? And why? I personally have a lot of favorites like Wolfenstein, Return to Castle Wolfenstein. But I think the number one thing I'd love to see come back, and maybe Wally would agree with this, is the Star Wars MMO, just because the world that they really did a fantastic job of creating this MMO, and you could do anything in it. I know I've had lengthy discussions in Discord before about it, but I just kind of wanted to see what you guys thought. What would you bring back? Thanks.
Good question.
Yeah,
He's talking about Star Wars Galaxies right now.
Galaxies,
Jay.
yeah, Star Wars Galaxy.
Yeah, that was definitely Jay.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Who's first time listener and probably like fourth time caller. Yeah. Star Wars Galaxies was fun. It hit me at a time in my life where I did play it, but I didn't get into it.
Okay.
I was more focused on not playing video games at that point.
I was hard into it. I was a master ranger sniper. I was part of a Imperial strike team that we basically hunted out guys who managed to. This is back when getting a Jedi character was really hard to do.
Right.
And we basically would, because whenever a Jedi touched down anywhere, it spread like wildfire because it was like a big event. And we went out of our way to try to kill them. And I specialized in a type of mind shot that deprived them of their concentration ability, and it kind of saps their Jedi juice, as it were, to do a lot of their abilities if I managed to land a hit. And it was fun.
That game did have a lot of aspects to it. You could be like an entertainer.
Yeah, Megan was an entertainer. She played music in the cantina in Mos Eisley to help people regenerate their abilities.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
And then that aspect of the game was just essentially kind of just a chat room where you get new players in and you chat in the local area, and then someone would leave and go out on their adventures. A new person would come in, you'd chat with them. But with the added benefit of having this little dancing mini game or playing the flute or whatever.
Out of all the MMOs, that was the one I RP'd the hardest in.
It lended itself to RP, very, very much so.
Had my own house. Never did that in any other game that talked about having houses.
Really?
Aside from maybe Ultima Online. I did that in Ultima Online and Star Wars Galaxy.
Yeah, I'd be behind that, bringing that back. I don't think I gave it enough of a chance, but I could definitely see. I had fun. I think I was like a bounty hunter or something. Everybody was a bounty hunter.
I was close. I was kind of a quasi bounty hunter.
Pistolier? Was that something?
Pistolier was one of them. Yeah.
Okay,
man,
yeah, I was definitely a pistolier. I wore like a duster, and I was one of those reptile looking guys. What are those? Trando or
Transition?
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that game now. It's all coming back to me.
It was fun. It was a moment in time because I think I fell off of it too because of our time in life or whatever, and it kind of just sort of gravitated away from me. And then they introduced a whole bunch of stuff that watered it down because Sony was starting to panic. That I think something with WoW, and they were losing players, and it was just this whole thing, and it snowballed.
They made it so that anybody could like become a Jedi.
Absolutely,
I remember that was
like the first nail in the coffin.
Yeah, that was it. That was it. Where you just took away that specialness.
Mine's Star Wars too, but it's since you picked Galaxies, and the Galaxies might not have been my number one, but it was up there. Star Wars TIE Fighter, and the expansion, Servant of the Empire, I think, something like that. It was the sequel to X-Wing. It was Star Wars Space Combat, which some of the best space combat sims ever made were made by LucasArts. X-Wing, the X-Wing expansion, the B-Wing expansion, and then TIE Fighter, and then there was others that came out after that, but the originals were really the best. And the expansion for TIE Fighter allowed you to do secret missions behind the missions you were given. So let's say you got assigned to a TIE Fighter bomber squadron, and your mission was to scan these freighters for rebel contraband. But the Secret Emperor Society, like they knew that one of those freighters also had some kind of artifact from the Jedi that had to be destroyed. So as you were inspecting the cargo, if you found out which one was the one that had that, you had to destroy it, even though it went above and beyond your normal orders. And like your officer commander would chew you out for it. But the more you did, the more Emperor got pleased with you. You got these glowing tattoos on your arm that you could like look at and stuff. You know, for a 13-year-old kid, I mean, Jesus fuck. Yeah. I can't think of anything that would be anything close to that right now.
Right.
Man, I might go with the Star Wars game too.
Yeah?
I thought you picked Galaxies.
I didn't pick Galaxies.
No, that's what Jay said. Was Galaxies, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just briefly, Jedi Knight, Revenge of the Sith. Played
Kyle
the shit out
Katarn.
of it. Kyle Katarn, the first one, I'd just do lightsaber battles. And this was on the Microsoft Zone. Do you remember this?
Oh yeah, I played Mech Warrior Mercenaries on the Zone.
Yes, that was on the Zone too. It was like a hub to join online games.
Like PC gaming, like before PlayStation Network and shit like that came out.
Yeah, before PlayStation Network.
It allowed for the networking of games more easily between people.
Yeah, because it was all like IP based. You had to know people's IPs. There was no server browser in these games at that time. Right. So you just go into the Zone, into the Microsoft Zone, and then it would put you in a room, and then the host, it was all web based. The host would launch the game, and then it would just fire up the game from the web browser, and it just automatically join everybody up.
You know what that sounds like?
What?
Battlefield 4, where you had to launch up the web browser version of it, and then everybody would join a group, and then launch the game, and then it would launch you into the fucking game.
It was like that, but like multiple games. But yeah, because back then there was no medium that allowed you to connect to anybody easily.
Right.
Yeah. It was kind of like Kazaa or something. It was not Kazaa. There's Kazaa.
GameSpy.
Game that did that too.
I remember playing a lot of backgammon. A lot of backgammon on Microsoft Zone.
Oh yeah.
They had a lot of those little shitty games like chess and backgammon and checkers and stuff, in addition to some other games. But anyways, I played that. I played Jedi Knight a bunch. And it was just lightsaber battles. I was in a clan called the Guardians of Zinj.
I was in a clan from Mech Warrior called the Grey Death Legion.
Oh, those late 90s clans. So serious. But yeah, I think that. What about you guys?
You want to go, Mel?
Sure. I don't know. Every game I think of, there's like a better version that I could be playing. Like, I don't know. The games that came to mind were like Team Fortress Classic, maybe, because I played that a lot back in the day. But there's other similar games, and also it's kind of still running. Like I could probably still go join a server right now. But I would maybe choose that game, I guess, because I played so much of it. And I think all the servers now are like heavily modded with weird shit. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe like Tribes or something. But also
that'd be fun.
There's modern allegories to that game that are out as well, like that.
Yeah, what's that new one that just kind of came out?
I forget. It's a free to play.
Mayhem?
No, it's like Jump Jet or something.
Jump Jet.
Something like that, like Jetpack or Jump Jet or.
I don't know. I can't.
That was the one game I left the Rangers for because I loved it so much. Tribes. I played with that split off from the Rangers that existed once upon a time.
Too.
They were cool. They're nice dude.
Yeah.
What was her name?
Oh,
it was like AA, wasn't it?
Something
AA
like
something?
that. American Army. Oh man. Let's bring back America's Army.
Honestly, it's been so long I can't remember what they were called.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Okay.
Like, what is the question? Are we
what game would you want
resurrecting? No, it was like resurrecting an old game, so a lot of people play it now currently.
See, I thought it was like
know,
bring it back up, like take an old game and like apply newness to it, right? Like just remake it.
I would call it a reboot. Yeah, like a remake.
Like a reboot. Yeah.
I was thinking like, just what if a whole bunch of people decided to start playing this old game, so like all the servers were full.
No, that's dumb.
Yeah, that sounds dumb. My game would probably be Rock and Roll Racing from the Super Nintendo.
Oh my god!
Do you guys remember that game?
Yeah, I do.
I remember renting it when I was like 15 or something.
You could like build out your vehicle and like add your different weapons and engines and wheels and shit like that, and like it was like
13.
This ISO 3D kind of racing game. It was pretty cool.
Interplay made that. The Fallout guys and stuff.
Yeah. Yep. It was a good game.
Wow.
I liked it.
Well, very good question, Jay.
Yeah, good question.
I think we answered it very in depth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That game is called Midair.
Midair. That's it.
Midair. Okay.
It's free to play, right?
It is.
We should give that a shot, Millpool.
Yeah, it's on Steam as well.
Maybe we do our thing that we were planning to do with that game.
Yeah.
Hint, hint. All right, next voicemail. Here it is.
Hey guys, Shrek. We have Dark Souls Remastered coming out here pretty soon. Is anyone gonna buy it when it comes out? We also got Deadpool 2 coming out pretty soon. Is anyone gonna buy Deadpool 2 when it comes out? Have a good pod.
Bye.
The Deadpool 2 game coming out?
No.
Yeah, is that a game?
He's talking about the movie.
The movie.
Well, I'm not gonna buy it when it comes out. I mean, I'll go see it.
Deadpool 2 came out this past weekend. Did anybody see it?
No.
I did.
We have another podcast for this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Go listen to the movie
about
podcast.
Movies on here anymore.
We can talk about movies.
No. Go check out Just Okay. Just Okay Movies. Go check it out. We talked about Deadpool 2 weeks ago.
I said, fuck you, Big Size.
Well, fuck you
too. Kill him.
No, we just did a Biggie Size episode, I think, where we decided at the very end that we might be doing Deadpool next week.
Oh,
I don't remember what we decided.
Yeah,
was either
we were
Deadpool
doing
or Solo.
Yeah, I thought we were doing Solo.
Okay. I don't know if we're doing Solo because nobody really wants to watch it.
Oh. Yeah.
I already got tickets bought.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. Sunday afternoon.
Well, how about this? You talk about Solo and I'll talk about Deadpool.
Battle
will moderate
of the movies.
Oh wow!
I'm sure that won't be confusing at all.
Oh wow!
Dark Souls Remastered. Anyone going to be buying that?
Nope.
No.
Yeah, probably.
I won't. I don't think so.
I like Dark Souls a lot. I'm not buying it right now because if you look at the reviews, something is wrong, and I have no idea what it is yet. But the reviews are looking kind of fucked up right now.
I read a lot of people saying that it's like not really a good remaster. Like
that's the whole point. It exists.
It's just a resolution increase. and 60 FPS.
They delayed it intentionally to make it even better. Like, this doesn't meet our standards. We're pushing it back. We want to make this a proper, oh, God, I hope that's not the case.
Well, we'll see. All right, next voicemail.
Hey guys, it's Inky. I'm sick and I'm sending in a very late voicemail. So my question is, who would win in a fight? A Mars bar with no arms and 2 legs, or a Snickers bar with 1 arm and a brass knuckle thing? Okay, peanut butter rules, bye!
So, like, are we arguing that the bars have somehow gained sentience when they're fighting?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're gladiators.
I'm going to go with Snickers because it's younger.
What?
And they got a weapon.
It's younger? Wait, is that your criteria?
Dude, Mars bars are old as fuck.
Yeah. Snickers is a badass, too.
Snickers doesn't have any legs. It just has 1 arm. Mars bar could just, like, run up, kick it, and then run away.
Yeah, but a Mars bar has no nuts.
Yeah. It's just a whole bunch of caramel and nougat.
Yeah, it's all floppy. All that the fucking Snickers would have to do is just heat it up and it would melt. 100%.
Yeah.
There'd be nothing left.
But what if the Mars bar just ran up and
Snickers
kicked the
heat it up?
Snickers in the nuts?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Well played.
Yeah,
bar.
Snickers would still win.
No way, dude. Mars
I
is
think
the
Snickers
superior
is
bar.
definitely more dense. It's got that.
Have you guys even had Mars bars?
A Mars bar.
You mean Three Musketeers? Yes.
No, it's not a Three Musketeers. It's completely different.
No, it's got a little bit more going on than Three Musketeers.
Milky
it's caramel.
So there's levels to this. Three Musketeers is just nougat, right? Nougat and chocolate. wrapped
Straight
around
up,
it.
yeah.
Milky
Blended.
Way, which is also a Mars bar, kind of, I suppose, is nougat, but with a layer of caramel on the top and then chocolate wrapped around it.
It's closer to a Milky Way.
Yeah, that's what a Mars bar is.
And then
I don't know if
Snickers
they taste the same though.
Snickers, you throw on the nuts on top of the nougat and the caramel. Yeah, that's
So-
what they are.
I just want to put this into perspective. A Mars bar is 85 years old and Snickers is 28.
Snickers is not 28.
Mm-hmm.
And also
No
Snickers
way.
is the official sponsor of the WrestleMania series.
19th of July, 1990 is when Snickers were created.
What?
Yep. Before that,
I don't believe you.
They were called marathon bars.
I mean,
from
they got Enzo
1930
and Cass
until
to push Snickers,
1990.
too.
Oh, so it's been around since 1930.
Yeah,
But
but
they
it
just
wasn't a
changed the
Snickers
name.
bar. No, it's the child of the marathon
Yeah,
bar.
it is the child. Change the name.
Yep. It's
Do you
like a
think they'll-
junior. It's marathon junior.
Do you think they'll ever have to change the Snickers name?
No.
Yeah.
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 I mean, it does sound kind of offensive.
Yeah, I think they'll probably change it to Snaggaroos.
It's a stupid question.
I don't know, that tickled his fancy a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. It took
All
Nancy
right.
out of it for a second.
Woo! I'm back.
All right.
You're too funny, Gweeds. Just
so-
too funny.
The legs, it doesn't have legs? Is that true?
It just has 1 arm. That's all he said. One arm with brass knuckles.
I think he's alluding that it has legs.
No,
He's
because
just
he
saying-
specifically said the Mars bar has 2 legs and no arms.
I'm glad that this is the question that we die on.
I'm done with this. I'm done with this.
Hey guys, it's Inky. I'm sick and I'm sending in a very late voicemail.
We know, Inky.
So my question is, who would win in a fight? A Mars bar with no arms and 2 legs, or a Snickers bar with 1 arm and a brass knuckle thing? Okay, peanut butter rules, bye!
He does not specify that the Snickers doesn't have legs.
Right, the Mars
But
bar
why-
just doesn't have legs.
He
I
just
mean,
says
did
it has
specify
1
that
arm.
The Mars bar had legs.
Yeah, but since
So why would he
since the
say
fir-
that if legs are implied?
Because
I'm
it has
with
both
Millpool. I am with
arms.
Millpool.
No, because it has both arms. So
We
he's
can't
implying-
assume anything here.
No. See, okay,
Oh,
listen,
no,
okay,
no, no,
you have to
no,
use
you can't
deductive reasoning here, guys. The first statement is an inclusion statement.
Okay,
Ergo,
so okay, that's fine. Neither of them have legs, but still, Snickers has a
No,
brass
Mars bar has
knuckles
legs.
and an arm.
Mars
And
bars has legs.
Mars bar specifically has legs.
But that's the thing. He just set up that it has legs but no arms. He couldn't say it doesn't have, no limbs.
Dude, that means you knock over the Mars bars and he can't fucking get up.
But the Snickers doesn't have legs.
Stand up without
so how does he even knock him over?
Stand up without your arms.
The Snickers does have legs.
Sit down and stand up.
No,
without your arms.
He didn't include that it doesn't have legs.
Value, it doesn't have legs.
That's
he
fine.
set the precedent of listing everything that the Mars bar has and doesn't have. So he also set that precedent when it comes to the Snickers. Meaning, the only thing the Snickers is fucking missing is his arm. And his other arm has a brass knuckle. He's also 28 years old. He's going to beat the shit out of that fucking Mars bar.
Legs by default.
Yeah, okay. Anyways, like I said, just sit down right now on the ground and stand up without using your arms.
Okay. Here we go. Wow. I just did a kip up.
Wow, that was really impressive. You actually.
Guido wins again.
Oh, fuck. Can we just move on to the next voicemail? I don't want to lose any more than I already have on this one.
Next voicemail.
Fuck no.
Oh, fuck you.
Hi guys, it's Tom. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful podcast. My question for you guys this week was something that also came up at work, and the question is, how much, at the absolute maximum, would you spend on one single piece of clothing? Now, this came about because someone spent like £120 on a pair of shoes, which I think is completely ridiculous. But each to their own, I guess. Thanks. I hope you have a good podcast, and peace.
I've bought shoes for $120 before.
Mm-hmm. Same.
Yeah. Shoes are different. Like, sometimes you need nice shoes.
Especially like a good pair of boots that is going to last you like 10 years. Like when you break it down, that's $12 a year to keep your feet comfortable and protected.
Yeah. And then what, can you throw in like sports apparel, like snowboard boots?
Yeah. Easily
those
$120 on those. Yeah. But that, again, keep your feet comfortable and safe. Keeps you from breaking them ankles.
I don't know if I'd call that clothing though.
Do you wear it?
I don't know. Am I a Snickers bar with no legs?
Yes.
The Snickers bar
then I
has
can't wear
legs, so you would
shoes.
wear it.
I think the most that I've spent on something would be a jacket, right?
Yeah.
Because I've spent a decent amount of money on a jacket, like $270.
Suits are expensive.
Ooh, yeah.
Like
no, that's actually a good point. My suit, by far, is what I've spent the most money on.
He's had a single piece of clothing.
Yeah, would you count that as a single piece, though?
Are they coveralls?
Yep, it's a suit coverall.
Oh, wow. Then it's worth it.
You step in from the back, and, and then somebody has to zip you up from the back. Yep, it's just like a dress, but for men. It's easier to poop that way. You just zip it down, and then you can sit down.
Oh, is it poop flap?
Yep.
Oh, you zip it down. Okay.
Yep.
Zip it down now.
Single piece of clothing. I'm gonna say jacket still. Yep, my jacket.
Yeah, I mean, I'd spend like $200, $250 on a nice jacket, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like a winter jacket, like a nice down winter jacket, easy $250.
Okay, what about no outside apparel? We're talking pants and a shirt.
Underwear.
Ooh.
Underwear. I'd spend the most money on underwear.
What about socks?
No, actually, I'm kidding. I wouldn't.
No, you wouldn't.
Would it like a dress shirt? Or are we talking about casual?
Any kind of shirt.
What's the dress code?
Whatever you want. What's the most you would pay for any kind of shirt?
$50.
Yeah, you wouldn't go higher than 50?
Nah, my plaids are like $50, and that's as much as I'll go.
Any kind of shirt.
I'll go 50 on a nice like button-down dress shirt thing.
What about a button-down flannel?
If it's a quality flannel, like I'd wear it until I'm like, I'd be buried in it or something. And yeah, I'll pay $50 for that.
Yep. See, that's how I feel.
Yeah.
Anything more though, like 75 is like pushing high for that piece of clothing for me.
Coveralls are underrated. I thought about wearing coveralls for the whole winter.
Why don't you wear coveralls right now? Then you don't have to even wear a shirt. Like your nips would be covered. It covers.
You have to have it monogrammed though. If you get a coverall, you need to get it monogrammed.
Oh yeah, a monogrammed coverall.
Guido, every single one.
I'd have to I'd have to cut the legs off the because it'd be warm.
Yo, if somebody buys me a pair of embroidered coveralls, I would seriously wear them at con.
I mean, a pair of Dickies is like $35.
the four of us as hosts of the show, maybe our uniform for the weekend should be coveralls.
Get Just Okay branded coveralls.
No, I want my name on it though. Like not the Just Okay brand on it.
Well,
like
Just Okay, and then our
on the
name.
front, and then name on the other side. Yeah. I'm down with that. Like patches, like you do on a work jacket, where it has the brand on one side and your name like embroidered on the other side.
Would you go long sleeve or short sleeve?
Long sleeve.
Coveralls?
Yeah.
Short.
I want to look like I could easily clock in at a gas station.
I'm cutting the sleeves off. I'm cutting the legs off at the knees.
Yeah?
Yeah.
These look like some kind of crazy pedophile.
I'm thinking bibs.
Bibs? Wait, we're all gonna get bibs?
Yeah, let's get some bibs.
Yeah.
Oh, bibs. My dad wears bibs still.
I'd wear bibs.
What?
Why don't you wear it?
What do you mean still?
I should go get some bibs.
I guess overalls. You don't see.
Are overalls and coveralls the same thing?
No, overalls are bibs.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So what is the coverall? That's
coverall is like what a mechanic wears.
Yeah.
Like a grease monkey of any kind like that. Yeah.
And overalls are like the jean kind of setup with straps.
Yeah. Yep.
Like a farmer wears.
I'd rock either of them. Overalls or
bib
coveralls.
was a brand of overall.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I think I might have just buy myself a coverall anyway and show up in it.
Yeah. You essentially wore like a bear coverall the last time.
I keep the tradition alive.
Oh, dude, Walmart, $24 for some overalls. Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's like $30 max, depending on what you get.
I own coveralls. I own tan ones for my Ghostbusters costume. They have a nice stance patch on them.
I do have some coveralls actually. Still, I think.
I'm gonna go to Tractor Supply and get myself a pair of Dickies.
Nice.
Okay.
I had pajama coveralls.
I'm going to say this as a bit, but also kind of not as a bit. But what if everybody at Just a KidCon wore coveralls? All right, follow me here.
Oh, jeez.
Bring your whitest shoes, just pure white if you can find them. If
do they
got
to be dark blue?
And also wear coveralls.
I got white sneakers.
We probably need to coordinate the color on the coveralls.
Then we're just gonna look like a cult.
Exactly. I want us to go to wrestling. I want us to go to wrestling in white, or just white painter coveralls.
White painter coveralls and white sneakers.
Yeah, and white sneakers.
We're gonna look like we're out of fucking whatever that show is.
We're gonna have the cops called on us, 100%.
Yeah, we're gonna look like we're from The Leftovers, dude.
We would look like.
Look, we have to plan this out hardcore. Like as many people in this as we can, right?
No, we're not doing this.
And when the guy comes to drop off the wood or something, we all just immediately
Oh my god.
Okay, it's something we'll have to talk about.
No,
hopefully you're doing it.
Next voicemail.
What's the difference than everybody wearing fezzes? All right, we're just going one step further.
Because nobody wore fezzes besides like 3 people.
One step further
is
the
a very
key
non-threatening thing. Like if you see a bunch of people wearing fezzes, it's like, oh, they're having a bachelor party or something.
If you see a bunch of people in coveralls, you're probably like, oh, it's a mechanic convention.
We're all laughing, having a good time. I can see that truck is rolling up the gravel road, and all you hear is the gravel turning, and we're just staring as it goes by.
We all just stand in a long line along the train tracks when a train comes. The conductor's freaked out. All right, next voicemail. Here we go.
Hey, Just Okay Gamers. It's B. Rady. I don't have a question this week, but I just wanted to say thanks for all the content you guys give me. And I really appreciate it. You guys are hilarious, and I would hate to see this thing die. So keep up the great work, and
you know something.
Yeah, have a good pod.
Be ready. Are you saying we're gonna die?
Hey, can he see into the future?
It could be. In Discord, I said we only had 3 voicemails earlier today, and then I said it was the end of times.
Could be it.
So maybe that got him a little worried. But thanks, Be Ready.
Thank you. Yeah,
Thanks,
it was
Be
very
Ready.
nice of you to say those nice words.
People usually come in clutch.
Here's the next one.
Okay, here's a question. How do you feel about peanut butter cookies?
Okay,
Fuck
so
peanut butter cookies.
I love peanut butter cookies.
I like peanut butter.
Why don't you
I
like
don't like
them?
peanut butter flavored things.
Oh, really? That's similar to my tastes.
I don't like things that are flavored by flavored peanut butter because I think it's like lying.
But
Wait.
peanut butter cookies you can
Fake
make.
peanut butter?
Are you doing a bit, or is this how
No.
you really feel?
That's how I
said
really
those
feel.
exact words earlier in Discord. That's why I thought you
Really?
were mocking
I-
me.
No, I'm not mocking you. No, I feel like it's lying because it's like, well, not like that, but I just feel like if it's flavored with peanut butter, it doesn't taste. I don't know. It tastes weird. I don't like it.
So
I like
how do
big,
you feel
chunky
about
peanut
like
butter.
Girl Scout cookies that are peanut butter? The peanut butter Girl Scout cookies, because that's like peanut butter half peanut butter, half like sour cream or some shit like that.
I mean, I think the closest
I
I'll
think it's
get
peanut
Cream
butter,
cheese.
dude.
Cream cheese. That's what I meant to say.
Cheese.
No,
the
it's
closest
cream
I'll
cheese.
get to anything is like Reese's Cups because that's not trying to pretend to be anything. It's literally chocolate around peanut butter.
Yeah.
So how else do you eat peanut butter? On celery?
That's-
Yeah, peanut
I
butter
eat
on celery,
and on
off the
chunky
spoon?
peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Okay. All right.
But yeah, peanut butter
They're-
cookies are just like it's too much. It like I don't wanna eat this big ass fucking dry ass peanut
You're
butter
too much.
cookie.
I
where
just
you're
feel like I'm drinking nonstop to accomplish the task.
Right.
Like it's so yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Nah, fuck you guys. I love peanut butter cookies.
Yeah,
you put
they're
a
so
chocolate
good.
chip on one side and peanut butter on the other. What one are you gonna take?
I
Probably
can only
peanut
take
butter.
one.
Yeah, you can only take one.
Peanut
Wait,
butter.
what
Chocolate,
kind of
man.
peanut butter cookies are we talking about? With the
Whatever
peanut
your
butter
fucking
filling
favorite
or
peanut butter goddamn cookie is.
Well, I
Peanut
like
butter
them
cookie.
both.
Peanut butter cookie, 100% of the time.
You take a fucking peanut butter cookie? That's gross, dude. You gross.
You gross.
That's not even American. That's like
yeah, take a
it's
chocolate
wrong.
chip any day.
Fuck chocolate chip, dude. Chocolate
What?
chip's overrated.
What?
whoa.
You heard me. I just fucking said it.
I was with you on the Snickers thing. Like I was fighting for you. All right.
It has peanuts
But
in
now
it, bro.
you just stepped across the line.
It's got peanuts.
Yeah, it's got actual
Okay.
peanuts.
Yeah.
Okay,
exactly.
let's cross the streams a little bit topic wise there. What's everyone's opinion on Butterfinger?
Nah.
Oh, that's okay. I don't.
Yeah,
Love it.
it's definitely.
I don't like
not
that
my
it sticks in my
favorite.
teeth. Like that's my
Okay.
worst thing. Like
It's like toffee, right? It's fucking
Yeah.
weird.
and the shit like ends up like sticking in between all your teeth, and then you're sitting there for like an hour fucking trying to pick that shit out.
Okay, yeah.
Speaking of
always
toffee,
been my-
though, bro, you know what's underrated is a Heath bar.
Mm-hmm.
I like
I agree.
Heath bars.
I like Heath.
I like them cold.
Yeah, put them in the freezer.
Yeah, it's
Every
dope.
candy bar is better in the freezer.
It's true. Anything cold. Like I put my my Thin Mints in the freezer.
You know what's
Speaking
even
of
better
Girl
than
Scout
that?
cookies.
What's that?
Candy bar ice cream. Like Snickers ice creams
Oh yeah.
Yeah, those are
or
good.
Twix ice creams.
You mean candy bar ice cream as like a genre of ice cream? Like
Yeah,
all the yeah. Okay.
Yeah, all the candy bar ice creams are just fucking fantastic.
No, that's not bad. Yeah, I like Snickers. I like Snicker Blizzards or whatever the fuck those are.
Mhm.
Oreo Blizzards too. I like that kind of
Ooh,
stuff.
Oreos, dude. Do you guys remember Oreo cereal?
I do. Oreos.
Yeah.
Oreos.
yeah.
It was good stuff.
My mom
Okay.
wouldn't let me have that stuff because it was like pure, like literally cookies and milk.
Mhm.
We got to move on. We talked
Yeah.
about like
Oh,
Battlefield,
voicemail.
and then we did. Like we didn't do. We didn't talk about. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Hey, this is Bombhap. Love your show. Who's your favorite pup from Paw Patrol? I know my favorite is.
Paw Patrol is a Canadian CGI animated television
a
series
children's
created by
show.
Keith Chapman.
Yep. Who's your
The
favorite?
Well, the series focuses on a boy named Ryder, who's just
Yeah.
regular.
Who's your favorite
He's a
dog?
boy. He leads a pack of search and rescue dogs known as Paw Patrol.
Who's your favorite
You know,
dog?
Each dog has a specific set of skills based on real life profession, like firefighter and police officer.
Yeah, my favorite puppy is Rocky.
How do you know this?
I have fucking nephews, dude.
Oh, I found out what Paw Patrol was literally like yesterday because I read on Reddit about some kid that died of SIDS and their mom was posting about it as an AMA and he liked Paw Patrol.
Rocky is a gray and white mongrel of unspecified breed. He serves as
Mongrel's
a recycling dog.
Mm-hmm.
His vehicle is a recycling truck, which can also transform into a salvage tugboat.
Hey,
Guido's just staring straight forward and reciting this.
Like eyes locked on the Wikipedia page.
Are you Wikipedia?
Running gag in the series is Rocky's irrational fear of water.
Running gag.
Yep.
To the point where he refuses to bathe.
Yeah, I know. I'm the stinky kid. That's why. I get him.
On this Paw Patrol wiki, one of the dogs is just a compass, and his name is Tracker. That's confusing because it's not a dog; it's a compass.
Huh.
There's also a dog called Jim Gaffigan.
Oh yeah.
Seems like a good dog.
Oh, there's a dog called the B&E boy. It's just a pup that does breaking and entering and burglarizes houses.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Oh, that's not a good dog.
And then there's the turn in the trick pup, who just works the corner turning tricks. And then there is the trick pup, who is one of those tricks that the other pup turns.
Are these dogs on the Paw Patrol?
Yes. And then there's the rival group called the Paw Patrol, which they just stop.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
You know a lot about this show.
I do. I know so much about it. Yeah, I definitely have to say that Rubble. Rubble's my favorite. Okay. You guys all set?
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for the voicemails. We'll do them again in 2 weeks. If you want to leave voicemail, send a audio file to justokgamers@gmail.com or call 615-763-5654.
That's a new jingle. I like it.
Well, but now it's time for my favorite. Oh, excuse me. Ooh.
You're excused.
My favorite segment, and that's Listener of the Week.
Yo, Listener of the Week now. He's gonna be real sweet now. It's Listener of the Week. Yeah.
This week's Listener of the Week is Weeedin. Weeedin gave us 5 stars on the United States of America iTunes, titled his review, Worth Risking Your Life. And his review is as follows. I'm driving to work right now, but I just need to tell everyone how great this podcast is. These guys make my commute much more enjoyable. I know that I shouldn't be writing this right now, but it is very important to me that everyone Thanks, Weeedin. You are a listener of the week.
Yo, Listener of the Week now. He's gonna be real sweet now. It's Listener of the Week. Yeah.
You can be Listener of the Week by leaving a review on iTunes. We're technically kind of out of them.
We have a couple. We have 2.
We have 2?
We have one that we probably won't read, but we have one that we will.
Some bastard gave us 1 star. This guy thought he could go
He was upset. It's all good.
Yeah.
Well, he had good points besides the, getting mad at us thing.
Did he have good points? It's a comedy
yeah, we don't
podcast.
talk about video games on a video game podcast. Like you said,
we talked about video games.
Yes.
That episode too.
About well, 1, we talked about that length about Battlefield stuff, and then 2, we talked about that voicemail about games we'd like to bring back, and we derailed hard. So.
Right. We just take a while to get to the games. That's our thing.
Yeah, for sure.
That's the fun part.
That is the fun part.
That is the fun part. And this guy
obviously
doesn't like having fun, and he doesn't like listening.
He just
to
wants
fun, so.
pure information.
I'm not going to give him the time of day.
This guy's name
Why
was
are you even
Snickleboots.
talking about him?
Because I want people to know that we have reviews, but one of them is that shitty review where he really didn't like the Borber Brush sketch.
No.
And then
Not the
another
biggest
one's
fan.
just a bit review of someone mocking the guy that left that one.
Yeah. So we're reading that one next week.
So please leave us a legit review. 5 stars would be great. We gotta bring our average back up. We were sitting at a good like 4.98 average on our reviews. This guy just dropped us down to 5.95, dude.
Oh shit!
No.
Oh ding!
Yeah.
God ding!
Ding, fries are done.
Sick
So yeah,
reference.
please do that. And I think we're at a point. I'll speak for myself. I can't speak for the other 3 guys, but we're at a point where like some nice words would be good for us, I think.
Oh yeah.
So just leave a review for us. That'd be cool.
We're all very depressed.
Yeah. Tell us you like our
very
stupid shit.
depressed. Yeah, I don't know, that's it. Nasty, you got some plugs?
Yeah, if you guys want to check us out, go to justokgamers.com. On the right side, you can find the links to all of our social media as well as a link to our Patreon. If you'd like to support the podcast, that's how you can do so. Patreon.com/justokgamers. Also, you can leave us a voicemail at 615-763-5654 like a bunch of these people did today. Or if you want to send us an email with your recorded voice, you can do that to justokgamers@gmail.com. Also, be sure to come stop by Discord, discord.gg/justokgamers, and come stop by Twitch if you want to see any of our beautiful faces, because we do this every Thursday, as well as stream sometimes.
Also, give Biggie Size Just Okay Movies a shot. We talked about Baywatch this week.
Yeah.
Wow.
And a few other movies. That's always fun if you need something to fill your time. Also, I'd like to give a shout out to a podcast called Do or Dice. A community member called Sweaty Heart is one of the players on this D&D podcast. I've been listening to all the episodes lately and really enjoying it. So if you want some fun D&D action, go check out Do or Dice. I think that's it, right? Do you guys have anything you want to say?
Mars bar is better than Snickers bar.
We appreciate and love all you.
Lies, all lies.
Man, this wedding has been going on for, here, I can tell you. Let's see. They played Here Comes the Bride at roughly, I'd say,
about
an hour and 45
minutes ago.
So, yeah, we've been sitting here. They're still doing their vows. I don't know how much longer we got of this.
This is why you usually don't go to weddings. They're just too long.
Yeah, they last forever, man.
Is this case, we haven't established this, maybe one of you can answer me because I can't see somehow, but is this case translucent? Can the guests of the thing see us?
Yes.
Oh, they can.
So we're in like a bulletproof glass case, like the Pope,
yeah.
the Pope
Some like to call
case.
it. Some like to call it a fishbowl.
Okay. Well, what if we all took one side? It's a square, right?
Mm-hmm.
4-sided.
Yeah.
Okay, we all take one side. We put our
And
butts
lift
against it
and walk.
Well, I was gonna say poop on glass in the middle of this wedding.
Yeah, but we got to get out of here first. I don't want to be stuck in here with your guys' poop.
Just poop in your hand and throw it.
I'd be stuck in here with your poop.
Yeah, I'd rather not be stuck in here with my poop either.
So you just want to walk it out of here like some sort of
like Flintstone car?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, here we go.
Let's get out of here.
Yabba dabba doo. Alrighty. That's a pod.
That's a pod.